Yes, we are live now. Hello, everyone. Hello, this is Saria from Aladdin and Saria. To the new followers, I'm the owner of this business page. We run this business, me and my husband Aladdin. And I host from time to time some interview with the successful people from our business community to share their story running this online business. And the purpose of these Go Live are to educate you more about what we do and how people are joining from different background, different walks of life, and how they are capable to achieve success running their online business. And I have a very, very special guest today. I'm so pleased and honored to have her on my page. Such an inspiring person, successful mompreneur from Alberta. And welcome, Abolade, to this live interview.
Oh, thank you so much, Sarah. And it's a pleasure to be here today and to tell people more about me and then to talk more about our business. Thank you so
Her.
much for inviting me.
Thanks for accepting, Abolade. I'm so excited actually to share your story with my audience. I was so attracted when I saw that you became like it didn't take you long in order to decide what you want to do for your life. It just I'm sorry, I'm just tuning my phone on silent. So let's start, Abolade, just with a brief introduction about yourself, who's Abolade, and then we will go from there.
Okay, so like you said, my name is Abolade Famuyua, and I'm originally from Nigeria, but presently I live in Canada with my family. So I am a public health professional, and I'm also an online business coach, and I help people to get started on this amazing journey. I've been on this journey for over 21 months, and it's been the most rewarding ever for me and my family. And I'm just grateful to God that I'm on this journey. It's a life-changing one. The business has really changed my life in a lot of ways. The way I think, the way I do things, everything has changed about me. So I'm always grateful to God. So that is all about me for now. Maybe as you go ask your questions, then I'll tell you more.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I'm curious to know, Abolade, like what you were doing before, entering the online space. I know that you were in Nigeria, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
What you were doing there as work and what happened when you came to Canada.
So back home, I used to work with an international NGO, and actually, I was well paid. I was earning well. Like when I say I was earning well, that means I could afford anything I wanted for myself without any complaint. And this is the mistake that we make most times, most of us, when we get comfortable in our jobs, especially if it's a well-paying one like the one I had back then. We tend to forget about every other thing. We don't get to think about a plan B. Like we just think as if that is the beginning and the end for us. We're gonna be on that job forever.
Yeah.
So that was my thinking back then, and I never had a plan B. But you know what? They surprised me one day when they told me that they were going to terminate my contract,
Yeah.
and it's actually ended. And the only regret that I had then was that I didn't have a plan B.
Mhm.
So when that happened, we had to fall back on my husband's salary, which was one fourth of mine, and then we had to struggle.
Yeah. Yeah.
We struggled. And then I tried to get another job after that time. And even at that time, I still never thought of, okay, having something by the side. I thought that the job, the career will give me the fulfillment that I want in my life.
Mhm.
Well, guess what? I tried to get another job. I could not. And that was why we decided to come to Canada. And then 4 months after, I became a business owner.
This is what I like to hear. You know exactly what you want. You didn't waste time. You just
Mm.
came with a lesson from your own experience, and then took action right away because you know the value of, like, I think you arrived to the conclusion that the security is not in a job, right?
No, no, no. Even up to now, I still work. Like I work part time,
Yeah.
but the truth is, I don't even care. So
Yeah,
it asked me to go this minute. In fact, they're not going to ask me to go. I'm going to leave myself. So I don't really care anymore. I have my plan B. I'm
yeah,
already secured. And the reason why I still do my job is because I just wanted to connect with people. I
hmm,
want to have this connection with people, talk to people around me. Although I have my team that I talk to all over the world, but I just want to connect with people. But
yeah,
seriously, my main source of income is from my business, not
yeah.
even my job anymore.
Yeah, I totally agree. The income that you can make from being your own boss and working for yourself and putting less actually time, you put more and more effort and time for your employer, and you will get paid, a small portion of what you're giving. When you work for yourself, definitely you will be putting less, like the if, proportional. If you compare the amount of effort and the
Hmm.
return on the investment, it's way bigger. It's not worth it. And our brain were trained like to to go to university, get a degree, get a job, and this is your security, which is
Yeah.
really not true. And the pandemic proved it for everyone here. Like whatever
Yeah.
your background, your education background, you were exposed, to lose your job and to not find any other job, and stay still waiting to provide for your family.
Yeah, and that is something that I preach every time now because even before the pandemic, I had the experience and it wasn't a good one. I don't even wish it for my enemy.
Yeah,
So, although the pandemic made it more obvious because I know they do tell us that we should not rely on a single income, but we are just wired to keep running in that cycle. You
yeah,
have your children, they go to school, they
hmm,
graduate, they look for jobs, start their family, and then it continues like that. But life is actually beyond that.
hmm,
Life is beyond that. This is the era where everybody needs to start planning for that future. We all want the future, right? We don't want our children to go through what we've been through, right?
yeah,
And that is why we have to start taking that step because if we keep doing the same thing the same way and expect the same results, we're not gonna get it. And we actually need to start teaching our children right from this time to also let them know that fine, you are going to school, just get your certificate. If you get a job, fine, but that should not be your single source of income. I've experienced that and I know what I'm saying.
yeah.
So yeah,
You're
everybody.
leading by action. You're leading. Yeah, you're actually a leader for, like, and a good example for your kids, because you're not just addressing them or directing them toward what they have to do. They're seeing you. They're seeing what
Yes.
you're capable to do and what you're capable to achieve as a business owner, with a different mindset. What they will be capable to, to where they will be capable actually to reach.
Yeah, I have two children. One is 2 years and the other one is 5 years. And they already understand me. They understand what I do. And even sometimes when I have a good news in my business, when they see me, I have a particular song that I sing. Immediately they hear me sing that, they will just say, "Mommy, did it just happen?" Especially my son. I said, "Yes." Then they will just be like, "Okay." Then they join me and dance together because they already know that I'm doing this for them, right?
Yeah,
So this is what everybody needs to start doing. It's
yeah,
we need to break out from that cycle of what we do every time and then we keep thinking that we'll get the same result. It's actually beyond that. Everybody needs to wise up. It's the era of working smarter and not harder.
exactly. And yes, they are capable, Abolade, I think, right? With the internet that is making easiest for everyone. Do you think, like, if you came across any other opportunity, would you be capable to achieve or to take a decision in 4 months after landing in Canada? Can you talk about your experience, like how you came, and then in 4 months, you know what, that this is it, this is what I can do, and here where I can succeed? And do you think also, without the automation that it's offered in our business model, would you be capable to do it? Specifically, that you have, God bless, two kids, and you have you work in public health, right? So you're kind of busy mom, right? So can you
Yeah.
just talk about, share with us your experience in this regard, please?
Okay, so what happened in my case was that I've lived in the UK before. I had my master's degree in the UK, so I
Mhm.
know what life is for immigrants.
Mhm.
And actually, when we wanted to come to Canada, it was a tough decision because I didn't want that cycle to start again. Coming to Canada, you working, paying the bills, and then not having anything to save. So eventually we took the step. But by the time we landed, I was actually heavily pregnant with my second child, and there's no way I could walk. right? So when we landed and then I saw this business opportunity, I just felt that this would be the best thing I could do to assist my husband, who has been working effortlessly. I mean, who has been working so hard, sorry, who has been working so hard for 4 years to provide for
Wow.
us, right?
Mhm.
So I just saw that this is going to be the help that I could do because I won't be able to work and then I will be at home and all of that. So I just took that step and we actually had a discussion together. It wasn't a step that I took on my own. I showed him the opportunity. And actually, the day I saw that opportunity, after seeing the opportunity, I saw it on Facebook, right? And then
Yeah.
I took my phone to my husband. I wanted to show him what I saw. And by the time I got to my husband, he was watching the same video.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So immediately we
That's
saw
big.
that, yeah, we just said to ourselves that this is not a coincidence at all.
Yeah.
God is telling us something. We have to do something about this. So we had that discussion and then we agreed. Although at first we were skeptical, we just like, as a newcomer, we're just like, how are we going to go about this? What are we going to do? We are new and all of that. We don't know anybody. But after reviewing the business info package, and then we saw that 90% of the effort will be done for us. The automation part, we don't have to go knock doors. We don't need to know anybody. Everything is
Mhm.
online and then it's flexible and then this is something that we can do, right? And we just started.
Right.
And actually I started this journey without even knowing what I was getting myself into,
Mhm.
but as the day go by I get to have that deeper understanding.
Yeah.
I get to see the improvement in myself. Personally, I see that I'm a changed person. My mindset has changed.
Yeah.
My confidence level has changed because when I lost my job, I tried to get another job. I could not. It got to a point that I was getting frustrated and then I was losing confidence in myself.
Yeah.
So I found myself back in this business. This business has actually shown me that there is more in my life. There is more that I can do with my life without relying on the paycheck. So this business has brought me out of my comfort zone, made me a different person, and I enjoy and I love seeing who I am today. So I think, I mean, it was
I
just.
hear you and I resonate with all what you're saying.
I'm always happy about this opportunity because sometimes when we just sit down and then we think about the whole thing, we just like, what would have happened to us if we had not taken this step?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the only question we ask ourselves, and then we answer the question ourselves, and then the next thing you see us doing is gratitude.
Yeah.
Gratitude.
Yeah. Absolutely. This business opened, Abolade, uh, my mindset to a world full of opportunity. Like you said, I've started to, when I, immigration and to settle and, to figure out your environment and what you're going to do. You start, with time, with passing, you start to doubt yourself. Are you capable to restart again, building yourself, building your career, building your dreams. And then, like you said, when we jumped into this business, it opened our mind to a world like full of opportunity, and we discovered our potential. I discovered like I have a lot to offer. I can do more, yes, and I still have time, and it is possible if you believe. Like when you believe and you have faith in what you're doing, uh,
Yeah.
you will definitely be capable to achieve your goals.
Yeah, and another thing that I do tell people is that we all need to push ourselves beyond our comfort zone because
Yeah.
the comfort zone is actually not comfortable. If you keep staying in your comfort zone, you will keep remain you will remain the same person and nothing will change. So when I started this business, fine, I knew it was online, but at the same time, I was still skeptical. I didn't want to put myself out there. But the moment I just changed my mindset, I saw the positivity. I started looking at the bigger picture
Mhm.
of the future of what this business has in stock for me and my family.
Mhm.
And that was actually when I was able to start seeing the results in my business. I just went out,
Yeah.
just removed the barrier, the fear, the doubt and everything. And then I just launched and then boom,
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I'm so happy for you. And Abolade, what are the key of success for you? Like, what's this? Like, what makes you successful and keep going in this business?
So number one thing I would say is getting out of my negativity. I told you my past experience,
Mhm.
which held me in bondage for years.
Mhm.
So the moment I start seeing myself as someone who could do more in life, the moment I started getting out of my negativity and that comfort zone, things change for me. So getting out of your comfort zone is actually the most important thing. So that was number one for me.
That's
Number two is that we have an amazing system. We have the training, we have all the tools, we have everything provided already. So what I did basically was just to follow the training that step by step,
Mhm.
and then attend our weekly mastermind that we have, learn from people because this is a global community of like-minded people, and then people are always there to assist themselves to see themselves succeed. So I basically follow the training and then I stay plugged in that system because it's an amazing system. Imagine having a system that runs for you in the background, even while you sleep, you're earning.
Mhm.
So, what will make me come out of that? So, I just stay plugged in. And
Yeah.
then each time I see the success of people as well, I don't get intimidated by people's success.
Mhm.
Instead, I congratulate them.
Yes. Yes.
So I inspire myself with other people's success stories. And then I just keep reminding myself that if this person can do it, I can do it as well. I can even do more. So I think that's it boils down to being positive about the whole thing. And then, like I said, we have the training. You just go through the training, you set up, and then you just keep learning and you keep growing because the more time you spend on your business, so the more time I spend on my business, the more I get to know about it, the more I get to understand. And that is how it was. Because if someone has a business, even if you have a physical shop, and then you don't show up for that shop, you don't even
Exactly.
open the door, there's no way anything can come to you. There's no way you can make the sale, and there's no way you can make you can see any growth. So I
Yeah.
keep showing up for my business every time, and then I just keep learning. I keep
Mhm.
learning. I learn from people.
Mhm.
And lastly, I just put everything in God's hands because God is my help.
Yeah.
I can decide to put all the effort, but if I do anything without God, I don't know what will happen. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Power of prayers. I do believe in that. It's magic when you put your efforts definitely and you pray. God
mhm,
definitely will. He will be by your side and he will respond when he sees like you're doing your part, right?
yeah, because we believe everybody believe in miracles, but sometimes when you don't even put that effort, the
Yeah.
miracle won't come. So you also need to play your part for you to see that result that you want.
Exactly, exactly. Wow, Abolad, it's really valuable. Like I love your story. I love your experience. It's so inspiring. I don't know if you have last thing to add. What do you like recommend for people who are watching us, who are still skeptical and thinking about doing something for themselves?
Okay, so what I would say is that if you are someone out there and then you are watching both of us right now, and you're still doubting if this is for you, you are skeptical, you are afraid, I will just tell you that opportunities comes once in a lifetime. And sometimes when you miss it, that will just be the end. I would just encourage you to take that leap of faith because we've already said that we have an amazing system. She has been preaching that on our business page. You see the it every time, and then so we are actually real people doing this real business and then getting real results. For you to see us coming out to talk about this, that means it's changing our lives. So I just want to encourage you to take that leap of faith. Just put your skepticism aside. Just check this whole thing out. And we are telling you that you actually have nothing to lose. You only need to check it out and then decide for yourself. We don't force anybody into this business. In fact, it's not for everyone. It's for those who want the change in their lives. So just check it out, see what this business can do for you, and then you will thank us later that you took that step.
Great, great. Thank you so much, Aboladi. It was really inspiring, and God bless, and God give you more and more success.
Amen. And you too.
Happy I had you today. I hope that was really beneficial for everyone to hear your story, and would like to also take advantage to say thank you for Laila, Sana, Azza, Najwa for tuning in. Thanks, ladies, and we'll see you in the next Go Live with more information about what we're doing. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in.
All right.
Have a good day. Bye.
Bye, everyone.